This is you yawning. And this is also you yawning. 400 million years ago. Yawning is so old it predates legs. You are running ancient fish software on slightly upgraded hardware. And today, we're reading the full patch notes. This is human evolution, but honest. 65 million years ago, the dinosaurs received some breaking news from space. In the ashes, a new department opened, primates. Small, nervous, snack-sized. Their entire business strategy was live in a tree and hope nothing notices you. It worked for 40 million years. No notes. By 25 million years ago, primates had upgraded into apes. The first models were called Proconsul, and honestly, they had it figured out. Endless rainforest. Fruit everywhere. No rent. And here's the plot twist nobody likes. Those ancient apes were, in many ways, more like you than a modern chimp is. Chimps kept evolving. They got specialized. You kept the factory settings. Then about 10 to 12 million years ago, the climate filed for a divorce. Cooler, drier. The rainforest covering nearly all of Africa started shrinking into scattered green islands. And every ape on the continent received the same eviction notice. Every ape species now faced three doors. Door number 1, extinction. Wildly popular choice. Most apes took this one. We know them today as a box of bones in a museum basement. Door number 2, stay in the forest. The gorillas and chimps took this door, and they're still there. Sounds cozy, but evolutionarily it's a cul-de-sac. Beautiful neighborhood. No through road. Door number 3, leave the forest and walk into the open savanna. On foot, where the lions live. Guess which door your family picked? Walking upright in the savanna was actually genius. Standing tall means less sun on your back. You can see over the grass, and your hands are free to carry babies, food, and emotional baggage. Around 7 million years ago, the first upright apes showed up. By 4 million years ago, the classics arrived, the australopithecines. Meet the australopithecines. Body from the neck down, basically human. Head, still 100% monkey. Brain size, 400 to 500 grams. That's chimpanzee tier. That's a grapefruit running the whole company. They walked upright, their hands were free, and they were definitely doing something with those hands. What exactly? Science has no idea. The leading theory is stuff. Around 2.5 million years ago, the climate got drier again, and the family split. One branch went all in on chewing. Gigantic jaws, colossal teeth, head built like a nutcracker. They could eat literally the worst salad on Earth. Evolution's response, extinct by 1 million years ago. The other branch had a different idea. Instead of upgrading the jaw, upgrade the brain. 2.7 million years ago, the first stone tools. This is Homo habilis, handyman. The brain starts growing fast, and it never really stops. Fun detail. It took about 1 million years of making tools before the hand itself fully adapted to making tools. 1 million years of hitting rocks wrong. Respect the grind. By 1.8 million years ago, humans had a real toolkit, the first campsites, and, give or take, fire. So they did what any species does when it gets fire and confidence. Left home without a plan. Homo erectus walked out of Africa and across the entire tropical world. On foot. No map. No bonds. Legend. 400,000 years ago, Homo heidelbergensis unlocked the cold climate expansion pack, and their brains were already about your size. From them, Europe got the Neanderthals. Asia got the mysterious Denisovans. And Africa quietly kept working on the final boss, us. Oh, and we weren't even alone. For most of this story, several kinds of humans shared the planet at the same time. Neanderthals, Denisovans, us, and on one island in Indonesia, a species barely a meter tall that scientists genuinely nicknamed the Hobbit. A real species. Dinumans. Evolution was just trying everything at once. Around 50 to 80,000 years ago, sapiens left Africa for the last big tour and immediately ran into the relatives. And look, we have to address what happened next because it's in your DNA. Literally, we didn't just meet the Neanderthals. We mingled. Repeatedly. Everyone alive outside Africa is carrying a souvenir. Melanesians and Australians also carry Denisovan genes. Africa has traces of its own mystery humans we haven't even properly named yet. Modern anthropology's hottest research topic is, genuinely, who hooked up with whom and how much. It's a 300,000-year-old soap opera, and the DNA receipts keep coming. So here's the honest summary. You are not the pinnacle of evolution. You're a default settings ape who got evicted, chose the lion door, spent a million years hitting rocks, and flirted with every cousin species on the planet. And somehow, that was the winning strategy. Your yawn is older than legs. Your spine is a fish hand-me-down. Your DNA is a group project. Honestly, pretty good for a grapefruit that learned to think. Subscribe if you'd like to keep finding out what you actually are. Next episode, why your back hurts and why it's officially the fish's fault.